What's up, people? You know what it is. The realest, the chillest, and illest nigga alive, Jay the realest. Bringing more content, of course. So, I'm about to start a little series. It's gonna be like a 4-video series on the 7 deadly sins. Because, to be honest, the 7 deadly sins was always something that interested me as a child and growing up. And as I grew up, I started to realize how incorporated and engraved it is into us in general and how we follow that shit every single day. But I'm basically going to be making a series about it, a little series, talking about 2 sins at a time until I get up to the 7th one. Then I'm going to make one big one on that last one. But talking about them, saying how we fall into them, saying how you can heal yourself from committing these deadly acts that are destroying you, honestly. But today I'm gonna start off with envy and greed. Now, envy. If you a jealous ass nigga, you can keep that energy away from me. I don't need no jealous people in my squadron. But envy. Now, we talked about social media and shit. We talked about all of this technology and how we just get information so quickly. Now, social media really got you envying people. Social media got you hating yourself. Because you will see somebody that got some shit you don't have. And you will want it. You will wonder why you can't have it and shit. Your desire is too, your greed for it, you being greedy for it. Your greed for it is too high, but we on envy right now. So, these people got you envious, jealous. It's niggas out here killing other niggas, downing other people, and ruining other people's lives simply because of envy. If you envious, honestly, you just a soulless person. Because you so jealous of other people, you so jealous and envious of other people, you can't even go out and get your own bag. All you can do is hate. That's why I get on my nerves when people judge people so much. And when people hate on people so much, because it's like, you're not doing anything for yourself, hating on somebody else. You only trying to tear somebody else down with the envy you have towards them, or the hatred you have towards them, or whatever. But envy breeds hatred. So it's like, what's the point? It gets to the point where, what's the point in being envious of other people if it's only slowing down your progress? You can have everything all these other people have. Some people are born more fortunate. Some people are born with shit you may not have. But what does that matter if they never learn the life lessons that you end up learning in your life from not having the shit that they have? You got to look at what you already have. You are not poor. You have everything you already need. Everything that you want to obtain is just a worldly desire. So there's no point in having envy towards anybody else. It's only stopping your progress. Now, they do this with these celebrities. They do this on all these little fake TV shows and shit. Show people getting jealous. It's even celebrities that's jealous of other celebrities and shit. That's why they always talking about each other. That's why they always trying. You see Nicki Minaj out here trying to hoe. It's been times she done tried to hoe Ye. She done tried to hoe so many people. Hoe Charlamagne, all these people you seeing. Which is probably all scripted, but that's another topic for another video. But, yeah, you see she out here trying to hoe all these people. She envious of what? You're rich. You have helly money. That just goes to show that when you rich, it means nothing, bro. You can still be a hateful, envious ass bastard, even with the cheese. Now, how do you heal from this shit? Start doing you. Start focusing on yourself. Stop worrying about what other people got going on and what other people got. Take social media breaks. Take time to yourself. Be alone so you can figure out what you need to do for yourself. The one thing that's probably got you so envious is you worrying about all this stuff. You worrying about all this stuff other people got because you seeing people too much. You seeing it too much. You seeing other people's lives too much, so you can't focus on your own life. On to the next sin. The sin of greed. This is a big one, bro. They promote greed so heavy in all of these shows and all these TV shows, through the news and all this shit. You see all these people killing people for money. You see all these people being bastards in these TV shows for the cheese. You see what they telling you you could obtain if you had this worldly desire for money, which is really from the devil. If y'all didn't really know, money is really from the devil, and it really divides and separates, and it's really a sin to give in and worship money. But this is the sin of greed and shit, and greed don't only apply to money. Greed apply to anything you can be greedy about. But with greed, you definitely destroying yourself, falling into this sin. With greed, you so greedy to the point you can't even empathize for other people. You would do shit like kill somebody, like kidnap somebody, like put somebody up for ransom, like do, and even on a lesser scale, like play somebody out of some cheese, scam and shit. All these niggas that be scamming, swiping credit cards and shit, them niggas is greedy for the money, not understanding that they already have all that money within them. If they were to actually put some effort and time into some shit like everybody else do, that's the scamming shit really annoy me, because every time I see somebody get scammed, I can't help but to feel real bad for them. Like, people be laughing and shit like that shit funny. That shit is not funny. Somebody losing out heavily, bruh, for something that's not even their fault, because some greedy motherfuckers gotta come around and be greedy for the cheese. But with greed, bruh, the way you heal yourself from that shit is to realize you already got it. Humble yourself. Be empathetic. Realize the shit you already have into comparison of those who don't have. That's how you heal yourself from the sin of greed, from falling into being a greedy ass person. You have to have empathy. You have to be humble. You have to realize you have a lot. No matter what situation you're in, there's always going to be somebody that got less than you. Why do you think you can look down at somebody else and realize that they have less than you, or they probably do have less than you? Like somebody without a home, like somebody that's not eating and starving. Just to simply be alive is not enough for niggas. Just to simply be happy is not enough for niggas. Niggas need these worldly desires and shit. They got to buy into temptation. They got to buy into greed. They got to buy into envy, being jealous of other people, being jealous of the higher-ups, and being greedy enough to take from people that's lower than them. That's crazy. With all that being said, those are the first two deadly sins I'm going to cover. Very important to realize what they do to you. And these aren't even just regular deadly sins. These are shit that's biblical, bruh. This is shit written down in the Bible and shit, bruh. And I'm not a person that really follow religion and all that type of shit, but I do agree that certain stuff written in these scriptures and stuff is real and it's true. Like, a lot of stuff is oversaturated with that type of stuff now, but like I said, that's a topic for another video. But break these sins. The next two sins, I don't know what they're going to be, but I'm going to cover them. And I'm going to continue to keep covering these. Anyway, sending positive vibes. Jay the Realist, out.